The taxi charges in the city consist of a fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid is rupees 105, and for the journey of 15 km, the charge paid is rupees 155. What are the fixed charges and the charge per kilometer? And the second question is, how much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 km? So we have to find two things in this question: fixed charge and charge per kilometer. So first of all, identify what we have to find and write down as X and Y. So let fixed charge is rupees X and charge per kilometer means for 1 kilometer, is rupees Y. So if 2 km then 2Y, 3 km then 3Y, 7 km then 7Y. Now the charge of a taxi is comprised of two things: fixed charge and for distance covered. So in first case, the journey is of 10 kilometers. So always fixed charge applies, so X will remain, plus 10 kilometer journey means it will be 10Y. For 1 kilometer it is Y rupees, so 10 kilometer 10Y rupees. And the total charge paid is rupees 105. So this charge is 105 rupees, and this is our first equation. Second equation is the journey of 15 km. So again, charge is comprising of two things: fixed charge X rupees, and for 15 km it is 15Y, per kilometer Y rupees, so 15Y. Fixed charge X is always there for whatever journey is travelled, and this charge in second case is rupees 155 given in the question. The two charges are given, 105 and 155. So this is our second equation. Now you have two equations you can solve by simultaneous method. Now which method to choose? Just check here the coefficients of X are same. If coefficients are same, without doing anything, you can directly go for elimination method. So we will directly use elimination method over here, and both are plus 1. So we need to subtract this equation. And when we subtract, we have to change the sign of second equation. This is minus, this plus will become minus, and here also minus. So on simplifying, we get X and X cancel. 10 minus 15, that is minus 5y, is equals to minus 50. If minus 5y is equals to minus 50, then y is equals to minus 50 divided by minus 5, which is 10. So you got the answer of y as 10. Now put this in any one equation. Now use substitution method. Put in any one equation, say for example equation number 1. What was equation number 1? X plus 10y is equals to 105. So putting in this x plus 10, now instead of y we have value 10, and the answer was rupees 105. So we have x plus 100 is equals to 105. Therefore x is equals to 5. So now this is your value of x. So what was x we have assumed? That will be your final answer. X we have assumed as fixed charge. So fixed charge is rupees x, which is 5. And what was y we have assumed? Y we have assumed as charge per kilometer. So charge per kilometer is rupees y, which is 10. So this is the final answer you will write in every word problem. Now still there is a second part in the question. How much does a person have to pay for traveling 25 kilometers? So a person has to pay fixed charge plus charge per kilometer for 25 kilometers. So what was fixed charge? 5 rupees, and 25 into charge per kilometer was 10 rupees. So 5 plus 250, that is the person has to pay rupees 255. This is your final answer for the second part of the question. Okay, so second question is, 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu, and 10 years later, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Noori and Sonu? Ignore the spelling mistake of Noori and Noori at two places. So the situation is, you have to find the how old are, means you have to find the present age. Suppose present age of Noori is X years and that of Sonu is Y years. So this is you have to find out. Now it is given that 5 years ago means before 5 years. 5 years ago. You have to go in past. So in past, whatever present age is there, that will be subtracted. So Noori will be X minus 5 years and Sonu will be Y minus 5 years. This will be the age 5 years ago for both the person. Second is given age 10 years later. Means they are talking about future. So after whatever number of years, age will be increased by that many years. So Noori will be X plus 10 years old and Sonu will be Y plus 10 years old. So these were the ages 5 years ago and 10 years after for both the person. Now you go as per the question. Now the first condition, 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. First condition, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. When they were talking about 5 years ago. So take the age of Noori 5 years ago, X minus 5 is equals to 3 multiplied by, take the age of Sonu, that is Y minus 5, and simplify this equation. X minus 5 is equals to 3Y minus 15, or you can write as X minus 3Y plus 10 is equals to 0. So this is the first equation. This is equation number 1. Now the second condition is 10 years later, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. Second condition, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. So for Noori, age will be X plus 10 is equals to 2 into Sonu's age will be Y plus 10. And if you simplify the bracket and write the final answer is X minus 2Y minus 20 is equals to 0. So this gives you the second equation. Now to solve this equation, X minus 2Y minus 10 is equals to 0. This was equation number 2. X minus 3Y plus 10 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Now to use cross multiplication method, we have to make 3 parts, X, Y and 1. And all 3 are equal. So for X, You don't have to consider the x terms and write the remaining numbers: -3, -2, 10, -10. Now take the same numbers over here, 10 minus 10. For taking y, hide the coefficients of y. What is left is coefficients of x and numbers. Numbers we have already written. So coefficients of x are 1 and 1. Again, carry forward these numbers 1 and 1. For constant, hide the numbers and then write the remaining numbers as -3 and -2. Now cross multiply. First from top left to bottom right. That will give us 30, 10 and -2. Then take the other cross multiplications. That is -20, -10 and -3, and put the negative sign in between. So simplify this. You have here 50, here 20, and here you have 1. So what is left is x upon 50 is equals to y upon 20 is equals to 1 upon 1. Now make the two parts. In one part x upon 50, another part y upon 20. Both are equal to constant part 1 upon 1. And if you cross multiply, you will get x is equals to 50 and y is equals to 20. And therefore your final answer will be Noori's age is 50 years and Sonu's age is 20 years. Remember, in word problem, your final answer will be in the form of statements.